Well, me and Mila just came to bed. Look at that cute girl. Ain't she cute? I love her. I love that baby girl. Yes, I do. Look at her. She's a darling. I love her. I think she might have lost a little bit of, just a little bit of weight. This past month we put her on the, weight management formula, that science diet dog food to get it at the vet. I hope she has lost a little bit to be easier on her feet. I don't want her to be so heavy all the time. She ends up with damaged joints, And this formula, the vet says got stuff in it, glucosamine type of stuff of some kind for dogs' joints. So that's good. Yeah. I love her. Gotta take care of her. Well, I'm still out of resin. Now, Amazon, at first they said it would get here Friday, which is today, but it didn't. So I checked on the app and they said it would be here Tuesday. But I wonder why they've been having some delays in their deliveries. They used to be a lot faster. Does anybody else out there notice that? Does anybody know why? I'd like to know why. I'm curious, George. Remember that old book, children's book called Curious George? I liked that book. They had some great kids' books back in the 1960s. They really did. I loved the children's books. I'd like to get my hands on some more of them. I'd like to get copies of the ones I had when I was a kid. I just really liked them. And one book I had too was called Frederick the Mouse, or it was about Frederick the Mouse. It wasn't thrilling, but it was good. It was a lesson about being prepared. It was a good lesson about being prepared and not being lazy. There was another children's book I had. It was a weird one. It was about a witch. And, of course, she dressed all in black. She lived in a house that was painted solid black on the outside and the inside. It's like everything black. That was weird. I was fascinated by it because, it was an unusual story, and I don't know if there's any real purpose to that story or not. I just remember this. I just thought it was weird that she liked living in a black house and all the inside of it painted black and it was dark. Then I had another book, and it was Madeline, about that girl. She was an orphan. She lived in an orphanage at a Catholic place. And I love the artwork in those books. I just love the artwork. I had that book. I would look at those books over and over and over and over. Of course, after I went to school and learned how to read, I'd read them over and over and over. I loved it. And I had another book. I can't remember what the name of it was. But it was a book where this tiger, either a tiger or a leopard, some kind of a big cat. He went to a party, and everybody was drinking cocktails, and they showed the wine glasses and the martini glasses, people holding that stuff, And somehow or other, he got to digging somewhere. No, I think what it was is they kicked him out of the party because he was a big cat. And you had to be a human to be at the party, so he was trying to dig. He started digging somewhere, the hole, and it was several pages went on where he was digging this hole, and it was fascinating to me to show the hole going up and down and just this way and that way, digging and that hole going every which way. And finally, he got that hole dug and went up, and he dug through the floor of that place, and there he was at that party. And he went up, climbed up out of that hole in there, and got him some cocktails and joined the party. Oh, there was another book I liked real well too, about the frog and the mouse. It was the way it was written, it was all in rhymes. And I can't remember how it all went, but there was a tune you could sing to it. And the frog and the mouse, they went to press. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Frog and the mouse, they went to press. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Frog and the mouse, they went to France. And they got married in France. And I don't remember how all the song goes. But finally it says, and this is the end of their romance. Mm-hmm. 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 Does anybody else remember that book? I just loved it. I enjoyed that rhyme and knowing how the song went that went with it. I read that and sung that over and over so many times. I enjoyed it. I would love to get a hold of some kids' books from the 1960s. I would love to. Boy, they had some good books back then. There's a lot of older books, not just kid books, but adult books, teenager books, all kind of books written in times past that were better than anything you find nowadays. A lot better. I have a few kids' books that I bought at a garage sale. They're stories that kids read when they're learning how to read. Real simple lines that you read in there. Illustrated, beautiful artwork illustrations. Simple, pretty little illustrations in the books. And all kinds of stories and things where you'd learn things. Kids could learn things. At the same time, practice the reading. They're learning other things too. I just love them books. It's weird because now that I'm older, I enjoy them kind of things and appreciate them kind of things, those simple things, so much more than I did when I was a kid. And I oftentimes wish that I could be a kid again, a little kid again. About maybe 8 years old, 7, 8 years old again. But knowing what I know now, so I wouldn't be a dumb, clueless kid like I was back then. I mean, even though I was carefree and happy-go-lucky, like kids generally are, I miss that, and I miss all the fun and excitement of life, and discovering new and different things as we go about our daily life, Life is an adventure to kids. Just daily life is an adventure to kids. I'd like to be a kid again. I think that would be fun. did laundry today. Still got my husband's overalls. They're in the dryer right now. They're making a lot of noise and hardware on them clanging and scraping against the inside of the dryer. It makes a lot of noise. Look at there. Look at that baby girl. Look at that bubba girl. She's so cute. Oh, little baby. Look at her. She's darling. Little darling baby girl. Yes, she is, and I love her. I love her. I have the weirdest adventurous dreams. Every night I dream just all kinds of adventurous stuff. I dreamed that I was walking along down this road, and there was countryside. It was kind of a rolling countryside. It wasn't flat like it is out here in West Texas. It was rolling and green trees everywhere, pretty country. And I dreamed that the city, little town's what it was, that the mayor of that town decided he wanted to give several acres of land away to people, a certain number of people, and a certain number of acres of land on the outskirts of town in this one area, and go down this dirt road, and of course there's some curves in the road, and it goes up and down here and there because it's, rolling hills, and there's places that have boulders in them, and there's big old pine trees, and big trees of other kinds, and just beautiful country. Well, you get on down there a little ways in that dirt road, and you come to a place, it's kind of like a cliff. And there's this big hill, and the other side of it is got a lot of boulders and rocks exposed that mountain, and the rocks go on down, and there's this river that crosses across that land, and the water is deep, and the waters move. I don't know what causes them to move, kind of like the ocean or something, the water is just tumultuous, and it moves and crashes against the rocks, and it was spooky. It was downright scary to me. I was standing up there on that hill along with several other people, looking down at it, and there was a lot of people down there swimming in it. And then there was these young girls, these gals, I call them young gals, teenage girls. They was all happy and talking and stuff, and they decided they wanted to go swimming in that. They climbed down them rocks about halfway, and it's not very far. And they just dove in. And I was thinking, oh God, that just scares me half to death. Scares me. It's so deep, and that water just tumultuous and crashing up on the rocks, and then it would smooth, and then it would, as it ran down this way, as it ran on down this way, then it came to this place. It was sort of like a natural dam, and it had a small opening in it, and the water would go through that and travel on downwards, It was spooky. Sometimes I have spooky dreams about bodies of water, and it's always deep and spooky. I have a terror of deep, deep water. especially if it's murky and you can't see the bottom. That's a terror that I have. And sometimes I'll dream I'm at somebody's house and I'm trying to clean their house up. That's weird. Well, y'all, I'm getting plumb sleepy, so I'm going to shut this down now. I just wanted to chat with y'all for a little while. Why not? Why not? Do what you like to do what makes you happy, as long as it's not something bad or harmful. And enjoy life, all the little things in life you can enjoy, and be thankful to the Lord that you can enjoy things. And be like a kid. Enjoy life like a kid. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That may be why, I've heard that saying that old people go into a second childhood. That may be why there's something about getting older where you realize things you didn't realize before. Realize that it's okay to just be yourself and love what you love and do things that you enjoy doing, and enjoy life as much as you can. It's okay. And it don't matter if some people might think you're weird or whatever. It don't matter. It's not about what other people think. It's about enjoying life and being thankful to God that you can. All right, y'all, I'm going to have to shut her down and go to sleep. I'm plumb sleepy tired. I like sleeping. Oh, it's a great feeling to go to sleep. I almost fell asleep in the chair in there today. I was looking at something on YouTube, and while I was watching it, I almost dropped off to sleep. I just went like that. Well, good night, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.